7 new business ideas and skill sets that will thrive during this coronavirus economy. In a time of crisis, there's always an equal amount of opportunity. But I want to start off with, ultimately, why do people get paid? People get paid by solving a problem. And as entrepreneurs, you want to be thinking about, what are the big problems people are facing in different markets. So with this whole coronavirus crisis, just think about the different problems that people in different niches would be facing, and if you can be there to help them solve the problem and provide the solution to the problem, that's when you get paid. And the bigger problem that you can solve, the more you get paid. So let's talk about what number one is. Okay, let's think about really who are the people that's being hit the hardest. And the first type of people that you can help or start a business in helping is the people in the brick and mortar businesses. Now, brick and mortar, why are companies that's been around for such a long time going bankrupt? Why are they laying people off? Why are they imposing a 40% pay cut? It is because they don't have an online sales process. So what if you could be the person that helps them set up online on e-commerce utilizing platforms like Shopify? What if you could be the person that says, look, I would be able to help you pivot and take what it is that you have for sale online. And what if you could take the time to learn and understand and master Shopify? And all you did, your new business model, is helping brick and mortar businesses go online. Now just think about that for a second. Businesses that has been around for over 100 years, like JCPenney, going bankrupt. You don't have to target these businesses, but what if you could target a small business owner that would be doing $15,000 in sales, $20,000 in sales? How much do you think they would pay you if you could help them solve the problem and you took the time off to build a Shopify store for them? And by the way, building a Shopify store is not difficult. I truly believe that if you took off 3 days with no distractions and all you did was learn Shopify, you would be able to build up a pretty good looking Shopify and understand the skill sets and master this. Now, obviously, you need experience, and that's why you gotta start somewhere. You gotta realize this list of 7 business ideas as well as skill sets are gonna be highly applicable, and I'm not asking you to say yes to all of them. I'm asking you to pick one that resonates with you and then go all in. Who are the people that's also being affected? Well, pretty much everybody is affected, but let's talk about the ones that's a problem, right? So let's take a look at people that is in the business of meeting people. Okay, who are these people that have to meet people in order to get more sales, more reach, more visibility? So who are these people? These would be people who are network marketers, real estate agents, insurance agents, where the common way to close a sale is to meet people. It would be to meet up with someone, present, speak, pitch, close. But what if you were able to help them get more leads and convert these leads better online, and all you did was specialize in that market? What you can do on this step over here is you can help them build a sales process online, and this would be utilizing a platform like ClickFunnels by having an online sales process. Now, ClickFunnels, I'm going to leave in the description box below some resources that you can utilize, some of the templates that we have created for you. But basically what that is, it is a sales process. And what a sales process is that you can be building for these people is a set of strategic pages where you show them, hey, rather than meeting people one-on-one, what if I could help you build a set of pages that helps you get more leads, more visibility, and convert these leads into sales without picking up the phone, without meeting people in person. So, for example, this super typical setup, simple but effective, could be a 3-page application sales process, which would be let's say I'm a network marketer, okay? Step number 1 could be a video that says, I am looking for a few people who want to be able to start a business, promote something that actually works, and do something part-time from the comfort of their own home. They click on this button here, find out more, and then they have to fill up. Step number 2 would be an application to see if they're the right fit. Okay, so step number 1 is perhaps the video explanation. And then step number 3 is where you reveal what the offer is. Okay, so let's say if it's a network marketing offer, it would be literally where you say, this is what the business is, this is the compensation plan, this is the payout, this is how it works. And if you would like to be able to proceed, click on this link and this might take them to like the network marketing company to make the payment, and that's how they would build that downline. Same thing, if let's say this is a real estate agent, a typical sales process for a real estate agent might be, now instead of a video, it could be a simple name, email, opt-in that says, free report reveals 7 different things that you must look out for in your next investment, or 7 common mistakes investors usually make. Download this free report to avoid these mistakes. Or it could be my 5-point checklist to look for properties at 20% below market value. Enter your name and email to download this free checklist, free report, free whatever, right? So step number 1, enter your name and email. Step number 2, this could be a video. This could be like, if I'm a real estate agent, it would be, hey, this is Peng Joon here, and I want to thank you for trusting me with your name and email. In a second, you're going to be receiving details on my personal checklist. But look, listen, if you're looking to buy your next real estate deal, if you're an investor looking for amazing deals, I get deals all the time. Now, obviously, these deals change every single day, so I couldn't list all of the deals here. But if you are somebody that wants to invest in a real name, which happens to be my specialty, all you gotta do is fill up this application form. I'll give you a call whenever we get great deals. And so this step number 2 would be an application. They fill up the details. Step number 3 would be perhaps getting on a phone call to see what the requirements are, where you already have their details and you know they're serious. So what if you could be that person? Again, let me ask you this. If you could help a real estate agent get more leads, more sales, think about that for a second. How much do you think a real estate agent gets paid every time they close a deal? So its very typical fee would be 2%. So if you can get them, if you can help them close a $500,000 deal and they get paid a 2% commission, I'm not good at math, but let me compound like the math numbers. 10,000, okay, if my math is right. Yeah, 10,000. How much do you think they would pay you because of that? And what do you think if you could get them like 1 lead, or rather 1 buyer a month? How much do you think they'll pay you on retainer? How much you get paid for your business is based upon the problem that you help them solve, right? Do you think this is a big problem for them? 100%, especially if there's lockdown. So I'm here to give you these different examples for you to start thinking about which one you want to venture into. A skill set, perhaps it doesn't need to be a business just yet, but these are the problems people face. Okay, next one. Who are the people that's being affected? Understand something, guys. I have no script. I'm literally just going in my mind thinking about what are the problems people face. What else? People like me, speakers, okay? People do events. You probably know the story if you watched my previous videos. I was doing an event. My event, I got a phone call. I had to leave the country, which was Poland, within 24 hours. If not, the country was getting shut down. And I had to cancel my event. I lost 6 figures that weekend. Guess what? There's a lot of people that's affected. So for me, what I did was I pivoted pretty quick, but there's a lot of people in the events business that don't know how to pivot. And what if you could help these people bring it online? What if you could help them bring what it is that they do virtually? Now, whether it is on a webinar, whether it is through utilizing things like Zoom, what if you could help them set up that process online so that they can take things virtually? Now, you could do it on a small scale, you could do it on a big scale. Let's talk about what it might be. So for example, if you want to do it on a big scale, now what is a big scale? A big scale could be creating a setup just like this one. So right now in front of me, you guys can't actually see this, but there's like 12 screens. And behind me, there's like this backdrop over here. Guess what? If you wanted to provide the solution to this problem on a big scale, what if you could be the person that invests in a studio with multiple camera angles, just like this one, the 3 camera angles with the lighting, and all they need to do, speakers, would come into your studio and you ran the entire event for them. So that means all of the complicated things that happens behind the scenes, the switchers and all of that, you guys got to see that, there's like 8 laptops over there. Now this can handle like a 5,000 person virtual event. So that's doing things on a big scale. Now, how much do you think a person that wants to do a big event, but now they can't, and now they're doing it virtually, how much do you think that having that peace of mind would be worth to them? where they could just come into your studio, not worry about tech, not worry about things breaking, and just do their live event, their virtual event, how much do you think that they will pay you? And right now, you can see there are probably, off my top of my head, 3 companies in the US that's doing this really well. And guess what? They're charging a lot of money for it. Now for you, if you're starting out and you lack the capital, what if you could do it small scale? Small scale would be like running their webinars for them. Small scale would be building up the sales process for them, building up the webinar funnel for them. Small scale would be helping these speakers just having a simple setup where they would speak, perhaps offer something, and maybe they can't pay you yet because they're affected, I don't know, but do a 50-50 split with you for helping them go online. Now you might be thinking, surely Peng Joon, if they're a speaker, they probably figured online out. No, trust me, there's a lot of speakers out there where their entire business model is traveling, doing the gig, getting paid. It's like running a circus show. They go to a different city, they set up the tent, the gig is done, tent goes down, they go to a different city. And their entire life, last 5 years, 10 years, 20 years, that is their business model. And there's a lot of speakers out there who have no idea how to go online. And again, what if you could develop a skill set to help these speakers go online? Okay? It's a skill set. And understand that whenever something's a skill set is something that is learnable and trainable. What else? Like what other business and skill set do you think is required? Okay? I'm not just trying to give you the fish, I'm trying to help you build a muscle on how to think about things. Who else do you think are affected? Well, these could be parents. Wow, that's a big one. Now, what are parents facing? Just think about the problem. Right now, parents, I know our friends who are parents, they're going insane. Do you know why? Because their kids are at home, being homeschooled, and there's a big problem. They're feeding their kid with an iPad. Kids are staring at their iPad the entire day. And what if you could help parents by having some sort of online learning for kids? At the same time, this could be schools or tuition centers, but right now, online learning is future-proof. It is coronavirus-proof. Because what parents are doing is, number one, they're going insane. They want their kids to learn and not just watch the iPad the entire day. So what is the skill set that is attached to this? Well, it would be understanding how to build up a portal. It could be a membership site. Okay, I'm trying to show you so that those would be the skill sets. Like I mentioned earlier, there's a lot of softwares that allows you to build this platform really easily. And what if you could help parents overcome that issue? Online learning, portal, membership. And if you're not equipped to do this, remember, it's all about resourcefulness. What if you could get an expert who is good with kids and help this expert go online? How much do you think they would pay you? Number 5, what else do you think? Who are the different people that is facing issues, big problems? Okay, number 5 would be, for example, gyms, people in the fitness market, influencers in fitness. Now, people in gyms, fitness, weight loss, don't you think it's a problem that they can't open their gym? And again, if you could help them solve this problem where they can deliver this result utilizing a different mechanism, how much do you think it's worth to them? And how much do you think they would pay you if you could help them solve that problem? So what are the problems gyms and fitness people are facing? They can't go online, or rather they can't fulfill it offline, and they need to go online. So what can you do? You could help them create a course online. You could help them create a challenge, a 30-day no gym workout challenge by understanding how to help them bring it online. So as I go through these things, different skill sets, now some of you, I want you to start thinking like, what skill set am I determined to get good at? You don't have to be good to start, but you have to start in order to be good eventually, right? So I'm going to give you 2 more perhaps, but I want you to start thinking about what these skill sets are. Okay? Whether you're left brain or right brain, whether you're creative, whether you're an analytical person, understand that there's a skill set for you. And you might be totally foreign to that skill set right now, but guess what? Skill sets, they're all learned. Nobody is born with understanding how to build funnels. Nobody is born with the skill set of understanding how to run Facebook ads. Nobody is born with understanding how to create a webinar funnel. Like all these skill sets are learned. And if you can learn these skill sets and help these people solve a real problem, that's when you get paid. Either you do it as freelance, whether you do it as a way to, as a business and scale it. Okay. So I'm running out of space here, so I'm going to write down number 6 over here. So number 6, who else do you think need help with what it is that they do? Who else do you think need help? Do you think that people who are already online and they want to double down in their online world. So for example, influencers or people that is already online, what do they need to do? So when I say influencers, these could be live streamers, right, on Twitch, gamers who are trying to make money online. If they're already making money online, why would they pay you? To do what? Well, what do you think they'll pay you for? This could be social media scheduling. So they're good at content, but they're all over the place. So usually people who are creative, they don't have time to schedule and plan because they're usually not planners. Okay, they're right brain. So if you are somebody that's good at planning, what if you could handle their social media, their scheduling, to making sure that their entire social media calendar, everything goes out on time? What else do they need? Probably video editing, right? So if you are somebody that loves video, you love the editing process, you love the storytelling side of things, what if you could help them get a much bigger reach, much bigger following than they already have through video editing? How much do you think that will be worth to them, right? So just think of it as, if something is worth $10,000, or it makes them $10,000, or it saves them $10,000, how much do you think they'll pay you every single month? Do you think it's a lot to ask for $1,000 if what it is that you're doing for them either saves them $10,000 or makes them an additional $10,000 a month? So start looking at these things and think about, like, what is a skill set that I am committed to? And finally, that brings us, I'm gonna over deliver. And before I reveal what number 7 is, okay, real quick, let me know in the comments below what your biggest takeaway is so far, what you like. And if you like these type of videos, you'll realize that right now, every single video that we put out, we give $100 just for commenting. We do a draw that's random. It could be based on the first person comments, the first quality comment, the thing that we celebrate your success. So for whatever reason, okay, we do it randomly so that just to reward you for learning. Okay, so let me know what your biggest takeaway is in the comment section below. And as always, like and subscribe. It does help the channel out a little bit. And that brings us to number 7. Okay, number 7, who are the people that is affected? Who is a market that is having huge issues right now? What do you think it is? Number 7 is actually something that personally happened to me. I have a tenant where he's actually a performer, he's a musician, and he told me that he was unable to meet rent, or rather he told the management company that he was unable to meet rent because he wasn't getting any gigs. So number 7, I'm going to list it down as entertainers. Okay, so this could be like a performer, this could be a comedian, this could be somebody that has personality, that's good at what it is that they do, but they just haven't figured out online. And what if you could be that person that helps them get online and monetize and set up, get started? So what would this be? Perhaps this could be handling their social media. Okay, this could be doing up the setup. Now the list goes on, but I want you to understand something. You see all these different people, it is very easy to assume. Some of you could be thinking, well, there's a good chance that an entertainer, a speaker, a parent, a school, a gym, they probably know how to go online. No, there's a lot of people that's good at what it is that they do, chiropractors, dentists, but they have no idea how the online world works. And if you can help them pivot, go online by helping them solve a real problem and have the skill sets, the way to do this is to go deep. To get so good at that one skill with one particular market that you specialize in it, so that people in that market can see, yes, this is a person that focuses on this, that is industry specific, and that is what makes this person an expert and an authority and the only logical choice. So out of this 7, which one did you like? Let me know in the comments below. And as always, click on the subscribe button, smash the like button if you found value. And this is Peng Joon here, and I'll see you in the next video.